Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently driving a 2023 Honda HR-V EXL, and we are going to do a fuel economy test on this vehicle this evening. Just filled up the tank. I am just got onto the highway. The car thinks it's averaging 25.9 already. That included merging onto the highway and everything. Ooh, it's already up to 26.4. This car is rated 32 miles per gallon on the highway. And this is the two-wheel drive model, so 32 on this one. If you get an all-wheel drive HR-V, that takes it down to 30 on the highway. So we will see how we do. This car's already got 1,800 miles on it, so the engine is broken in a bit. So we'll see if we can beat that 32 miles per gallon. I have my Honda Smart Cruise Control set to 70. And I will cruise down the highway for a while and then turn around and cruise back to the same gas station, fill it up, and we'll do the math. So, stay tuned, and I will be back with you very shortly with an update. Alright, so we're about 20 miles from Legoland, cruising down the highway. We've covered just about 34 miles on this trip, and the car thinks it's doing 34.3 miles per gallon, which, if true, would be pretty decent. I did a similar test to this a few months ago in a Honda Civic Sport 2022 model, which I believe has the exact same engine as this HR-V, and it averaged 37.5, which was only like half a mile per gallon more than its EPA rating. A lot of the times when I do these tests, the cars do beat their EPA ratings because I've designed this test to be repeatable and sort of reasonable, and I do it at night when there's not a lot of traffic. So more often than not, they do beat the EPA rating. So we'll see. Maybe the little HR-V can do that for us this evening, but I will continue a bit further down the freeway. We'll turn it around and I'll check in with you again and see how we're doing after that. All right, so we have turned around and we are on the way back. This car thinks it's averaging 35 miles per gallon, which is excellent if true. 34.9 now. But we'll see how close to reality that is. We'll fill it back up and do the division and see how she did. But I would like it to beat its EPA average because I feel like 32 is slightly low maybe for a highway mile per gallon for a 2023 micro SUV that quite frankly is not very fast. So, and it's two-wheel drive. So hopefully we significantly beat 32 miles per gallon, and what the car's computer saying here is that we might do. So we will continue on. I'll get you probably one more update unless unforeseen circumstances befall us, and then we'll get back to the gas station and spend some money and do some math. We are bringing this baby home. We've covered 103.6 miles according to the car so far. The average MPG is down to 33.7, which is a little strange. I guess this route is kind of uphill on the way back to the gas station. The other cars that I've done this same route on haven't shown that sort of sensitivity to the way back. I think that the HR-V is a little bit underpowered, especially the torque number is relatively low. Even though this is a pretty small SUV, you can kind of feel the engine struggling when you accelerate, so that might be affecting the fuel economy here, but we'll see what it does when we fill it up. Traffic has been very cooperative, very smooth this evening, so I'm grateful for that. So anyway, we'll be back at the gas station in just a second and see how it actually did. All right, so we are back. We covered 115.5 miles. The car thinks it averaged 33.8 miles per gallon. and it took 3.512 gallons of fuel to fill up. So let us do the math. 115.5 divided by 3.512 equals, 32.88. So it was about a mile per gallon high in its estimation, which is not so uncommon amongst cars. They're usually a little bit high. And it was, we'll round up and say 0.9 of a mile per gallon higher than its EPA rating, but still only 32.88 miles per gallon. I would have liked to have done a little bit better, but it did beat its EPA rating by a little bit, but not that much. So anyway, that's the 2023 Honda HR-V. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.